Hello, everybody. Let y'all know who I am. My name is JR, which, everybody knows me by Pops, or my last name I go by Skeleton, or JRG Skeleton, of course, on Facebook. So earlier I did a video. I was trying to get in one shot, but rather than, I had to do two, which I'm trying to redo this now. So just bear with me here. And I know it's the same thing, but I'm trying to make this video a little bit better. I'd rather have it in one shot. So, of course, we already know what this one's going to be about. It's going to be about the disabilities. But it's just going to be more than a little bit of that. Well, way a lot more than that. See, there's a lot of people out there in the world who are born with their disabilities. And then there's a lot of people out there who don't understand, how they are. And which I am one of them. Which, I was born with my disability. A lot of my friends and family know that I was. I was born with a slow and learning disability problem. I was born with speech impediment. Of course, I have all that speech impediment. I had to learn how to speak. I stutter a lot. Most of the time, I stutter a lot when I'm really mad. It's when my ADD kicks in, or known as ADHD, which you all prefer. I don't care. All right. But my main point is, a lot of these people out in the world don't understand where we're coming from, and it's kind of hard for us to try to live in this world the way it is now. The main thing with me is people disrespecting people with disability problems, okay? And it's not right. It's very wrong. It's disrespectful. Because we do have big hearts, and a lot of people got to understand that. And with me, it's just, people. And a couple days ago, I just experienced that, and then it really made me bad how I got treated because of the way I am and how my disability was. And it really pissed me off. And then today, I kind of woke up, and I'm going to go back to my old school ways where I used to, because I always used to stick up for our kind back in the day. And I don't appreciate people doing that, and that really made me mad, so it made me think, you know what? It's time to take a stand, and we need to stand for who we are and fight for what we want. But I'm making a stand today to fight for our kind of people who's got disabilities or are born with them. And that shit's gonna stop straight up. I don't care who you are. Well, we're gonna put an end to that, because I'll be damned if it gets done to me again. Because I ain't the person to piss off. I'm the wrong person. You don't want me to be mad at you. I promise you that. But anyway, growing up in my life, it's been kind of hard. It's been rough, being special ed in my life, it's a little bit different toll on everybody else when they're doing, regular schools and stuff. But like I said, and when I went to high school, it got a little bit worse, For my freshman and sophomore year, them were the two worst of my years there, to be honest, because we always got picked on, got bullied on because we're different from everybody else because we're in special ed. And of course, I was a little back then, and I didn't know how to fight or anything. We didn't know any better. And that really hurt. That really hurt us. I got good friends out there like that. I got my buddy Brian. I got my Brian buddy. I grew up with him all my life. He's a good dude. People used to make fun of him because of the way he speaks. Well, my junior year, we got older, and I kind of put out all the big boy, all the beastie dude. And then, that one bully always gonna come around to act like he's the shit of the school. He's like, all right, we're gonna go mess with these special ed kids. Well, he wasn't thinking straight that day, because not knowing that, I already dealt with this bullshit, and I'm big now, so I'm all whatever, So he tried to pick on me, whatever, and I stuffed his ass in the fucking locker and locked him in there. Dude, you messed up. Point blank, okay? You're an idiot. Don't mess with people like us. Yes, there's a lot of us out there who are born with our disabilities, and we can hide it very well. And see, that's the point y'all don't see. We can't. There's a lot of us out there, we can hide it. A lot of my friends are like, oh, I didn't know you had a disability. It didn't seem like it. Well, no, it doesn't seem like it, but it does show when it does. To us, people like us with born disabilities, we can tell another person's got the disability or not, because It's just a connection that we all have together. So, that was my point about, how that was my high school and all that stuff. And then, getting older, and I was dating, there was a woman named Danielle I used to date, and we, my first child, her first child, we had Victoria. And my biggest fear was her being born with a disability like me, because I didn't want her to go through all the stuff I've been through growing up my life. And that was one of my biggest fears. I didn't want her to have all their problems. But either way I go, I would love her anyway, And I love my daughter Victoria, God bless. I didn't care if it did happen that way or not, but it didn't happen that way. Very smart girl. She's not in special ed, honor roll student. She's really smart, and I'm glad that things the way they turned out. But anybody would have won if I wouldn't care. But that was one of my biggest fears. See, all y'all out there, you gotta stop treating us like that. You gotta be, stop being disrespectful to all of us, because it's not, it's not gonna get you nowhere. You're not being a bigger person. A couple days ago, some stuff happened on a Sunday night, and and I was really, really mad. And you can't do that, because I'm not messing for my ADD, and I really don't want to, because sometimes my ADD can't save me, or it can save somebody else, and that's the reason why I don't want to be on the meds, because I need that strength if something ever does happen. And but I was so mad, and and then it's just other people around me, and it's just not that. It's been going for the last couple months, and they're saying, you need to stop acting like that. It's stupid, saying, it's nothing but drama. Just, let it be. And I'm like, no, you know what? No, you don't understand how we feel with our disability problem. And that, that really kind of got to me. And this happened a lot of times in my life, and I had to put a point. I had to put my foot down on it. That night, I didn't put my foot down, because I kind of ignored it. And now I am. Because I didn't appreciate how I got treated. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I wish I wasn't born with my disability problem. I can't help that. And but it is what it is, and I'm gonna live my life every day much the best of the way I can, and enjoy the rest of my life I can. Where it goes, I'm gonna enjoy it. And I'm sticking up for the people who are like me, my kind. And I'm sticking with my kind, because, we don't have no problems. Sometimes we do, but that's never the story, that's us. But please, out there in the world, a lot of us got these disabilities we're born with. Stop being a bully, stop, picking on them, making fun of them, because that's wrong. Totally wrong. It's time, for us to put our foot down and stand up and take care of our own. And this raise around, I want to do this video because I'm so hurt by this, what happened to me, and then I'm hurt by all the others. Because see, when you disrespected me, you're just not disrespecting me, you're also disrespecting the people around the world that are born with those disabilities, and I don't appreciate that. And some people don't know that, how I feel. But when you do that to me, that's how I feel, because, hey, you're gonna disrespect me, then you're doing that with the rest of them. Everybody around this world. We're not perfect in this world. I'm not perfect. We just try to live our lives, day by day. So please, have respect for us, because it's not easy for us a lot. We try the best, we try to be nice. We could be your friend, your best friend ever, And if you ever see somebody's got a disability problem, or there's something wrong, if they drop some, and if you ain't doing anything at that moment, no, be polite, be kind. Hey, boom, go help them out. We do appreciate that. We really do. Sometimes we might not show it, but we really do. That's a good thing for us, I do got some of these friends out here, we're going to call them so-called friends, because they're really not no friends. and I'm finally gonna put my foot down on it. And the stuff, they think they're Mr. Know-It-All. They think, they think they have to know everything. They want to be the center of the attention. Like, no. I had one that's trying to be center of attention, and he thought he was Dr. Phil. No, motherfucker, look. No, you ain't no Dr. Phil, because Dr. Phil, look, you Dr. Phil, I'm the President of the United States. If I need a psychiatrist or a counselor, I'll go get one, but you know what? I don't need one. And, he didn't like the way I acted. Then why are you hanging out with me? You knew who I was. You know how I am. So why are you hanging out with me? You don't like the way I am. Then you know what? Leave. There's the door. Don't let it hitting you in the ass. And that's how I see it. Cry me a river. I don't care. Start crying. Cry me a river. Cry me a river. I'll fucking swim it later. I don't really give a rat's ass. You're not gonna hurt my feelings at all. I'll be damned you ever gonna treat me like that, or my friends. One of my buddies this here, his name is James, and I call him Hippie J, and he was born with this disability, and a lot of people don't understand him. You just gotta get used to him. Yeah, sometimes he gets to me, whatever I get to him, but that's the common thing with us. That's normal, because we don't know how to control disability sometimes. And if you can't tell, I stutter a lot, yes, but I do repeat myself constantly, and that's because I have a disability. That's one of my disabilities, because I do repeat myself, and I don't try to, and that really makes people mad when I do that, and I'm like, I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? I have friends walk away from that. Then why are you hanging out with me? Hey. We didn't ask you to hang out with us and then just ditch us because of our disability problems, Just like the same thing when we're dating, It's big on dating wise with us. Man or woman, and I don't care what your sexuality is, if you're gay, or you're bisexual, or you're straight. It doesn't matter what color you are. It really doesn't matter. But a lot of us got that disability, and then we could take advantage in when the women we dated, and they know what's in the beginning, because I usually tell them. A lot of them know that we have a disability problem, and then they're like, oh no, that's fine, that doesn't bother me none. And of course they say that now. And then you get to the point when you start dating, then they're starting realizing, I don't want to be with them. What should I do? So they come up with an excuse and say, oh, this ain't working out or anything. But the real honesty in that is because of our disability. And that's wrong. I've been there I don't know how many times. I had a woman I needed help, when I was dating her. A lot of times I can't spell. If I need help on something, I ask her, can you help me? She's like, oh my gosh, like really, you can't do it? Are you that dumb, you dumbass? I was like, what, really? Of course, she felt bad after a while. She felt real bad. And that pissed me off for a while. So just let the women out there know, you date guys like us, or guys, you date the women who got disability problems. When you do that, that's not right. That's disrespect to us, and that really does hurt us. That hurt us right here. It really sucks, let me tell you. And I'll be damned if I ever get treated like that ever again in my life. That will never happen. If you don't want to date somebody who's got a disability problem, if you like him, whatever, but you don't want to date, then you gotta be, be honest. That's another thing. There's not enough honesty that goes around. You gotta be honest with us. Let us know. You're not gonna hurt our feelings. Just say, hey, that's fine. Cool. We could be best friends. And so yeah, even our dating lives, we have big problems because of our disability. That's one of the main reasons. And it sucks. Me, I think I'm good. I guess I'm gonna end up staying single till the day I croak. I guess whatever. That's my point of view. That's how I'm gonna live. My main concern is my main thing right now is my daughters. Especially my daughter Victoria. And then my other girls. That's my main priority. But I'm gonna let you know. You gotta stop treating us different from everybody else, because we are all living on the same world. We're all the same people. We're just a little bit different than you are. I'm a little bit slower than everybody else. Some people don't see that. Some people do. I can't help that. That's just how, I was born. And just like the honesty I was saying, I'm done with people who are not who don't want to be honest. Always tells lies, and then always tell stories that are not true. I have plenty of friends who are doing that right now, and it makes me so mad when you all do that. I got people. There's people out there like, look, hey, you come to somebody's house, respect their house. If there's something there on the counter, don't touch it. Ask, have respect. That's another big problem too, is respect and honesty and the lies and stories. Stop doing that. Be yourself. It's better if you be yourself. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Be yourself. People don't want to like you. People will like you more for being yourself. Stop being so fake. I don't like fake ass people. I really don't. And this subject kind of hurts me. Like I said earlier in this video, I did it the first time, but I was kind of nervous, and because I never done a serious video. I always done comedy videos. Like, I like to make people laugh. I'm all about making people laugh. I don't care. I can act stupid all day on the camera. That's my problem. Earlier, I was kind of emotional and upset about the subject because I was hurt. I was hurt a couple days ago, and boy, did it hit. And some people don't realize how hard when you're ADD, and when it kicks in, it's very hard to control, especially when you're not on meds. Let me tell you, it's no fun. It's very hard to control, and it really fucking sucks. And pardon my language, and I ain't back trying to cuss, but I just want people out there in the world, just respect us for who we are. Don't judge us because how we look, who we are, how we are, or how we do things. That's just us. And I'm proud of myself. I'm proud. I don't mind with my disability because I lived with it all my life. We all have rough lives. We have rough patches. But we're all one big happy family, and that's how I see it with my kind. So yeah, I'm gonna start sticking up for my kind because it's time for somebody to put their foot down. I never seen a video. I never seen a video or anything on Facebook or like a post or whatever. I never seen one yet. So if there was, I never seen it. But if not, then I want to be the first one to put this out here because it needs to be said. So please, you gotta respect us because it's just, it's the wrong thing to mess with somebody who's got a disability, or you want to sit there and make fun of me. Come on now, we're not doing that to you. We're the ones that don't really bother you people. We really don't. We mind our own business, and y'all don't see that. Like I said, disability's no joke with us. I'm going to finally put my foot down, and I will stick up for other ones. So if I see a bully, I see you messing with somebody, making fun because of the way how they're acting, they're going to have to deal with me and my friends. And I'm going to tell you, I got some pretty big friends with disabilities, but we're the ones that not to be messing with. I'm going to tell you that right now. We're not dumb. We are smart. It might take us a little bit while to catch on certain things, but stuff like this is a whole total different story. I just want everybody just, respect us. That's all I ask. Out there in the world, around the world, it doesn't matter. Respect the people who got disabilities. We're very good people. Sometimes we mess up, but we don't mean to mess up. Like my buddy, he be over here, I don't mind hanging out with him. It's the way he's got a disability problem. Just like my other friends, they got and Brian. And you got Cody's got a disability problem, Even though sometimes we have our differences, but that's just how we are. Doesn't mean we hate each other. They're my brothers. They're like family. Even though, there's been a lot of stuff that we gone through and we fight, but we stood back up because we're one big family. So now we're putting our foots down. And I'm proud to be this person able to do this video and stand up for our kind. And I do appreciate everything that people have done for us, and, in the past when I had that respect. So I want to say thank you to all the people who are watching this video. Really do appreciate it. Please do share this video. Make sure it gets out there, because it needs to get out there. They need to see this like it gets said. Share it, and it'll be good. I'm trying to do a good deed for once. And this is a good deed. So please respect us. Respect for who we are. We're not your enemies. We're friends. We're human. We got the same blood that runs through our body. Okay. So I'm gonna say thank you. God bless you guys. Have a good day. Good night. Peace. I'm out. I love you guys. Bye bye.